Welcome. I am Kazimi, the Love Doctor. Here on this channel, we'll discuss and work through matters of the heart. And while having our experiences here, we'll develop a deeper understanding of who we really are. The truth of love being revealed to us, reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that have been separated, divided, repressed, cut off, shut down. Come along as we raise our consciousness and our awareness of love and the power of it. Hello, beautiful, loving hearts. Okay, we got a lot going on here in the love area. And, I started this pretty early because, okay, got it. A lot's been coming through. Wow. Okay. A lot's coming through in the area of love. Okay. Yeah, All right. Let's get to it, because Got it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, it's a lot happening here. Wow. Okay, couple things here. People can come into your life, right, to show you things. And you can learn from the energies around you. And I want to emphasize, I want to stress this point, that if the person that you love is not currently with you or around you, Spirit will allow other energies to come into your space if you're open to it, to teach us the things that we need to know to get closer to that person that we love, or to find love, or to open our hearts again, to be ready for love. And that can come in any form. So don't block what's coming towards you. And also don't be afraid to release things that aren't of your highest good, that don't feel, good in that moment. Let go of it. Release it. And I say that to say, some situations that we might find ourselves in, aren't necessarily where we're supposed to be. And then there could be other things going on that we don't know about behind the scenes that, that are being worked out by God. This whole thing is interesting. It's tricky in the sense of, just remaining open. I say that all the time. It's super important to just remain open to the process, because there's a lot happening. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So I'm seeing more than one energy here trying to present itself to you. And like I said, just please don't block whatever's coming toward you. If someone wants to be there for you or show you some things, or, wants to be in your energy, allow it to happen. Don't block because you feel, I'm supposed to be with this person. I don't know if I should, entertain this, if I should be involved in this, if I should do this. It's just a matter of just, allowing what you need to see and know to come through. And that might not always just come from a reading or from somebody that you're talking to and just having conversations about the relationship or where you'd like to see things go. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. And I'm seeing that in here because the person that you may be interested in, or that you feel that is your person, could be working on a lot of things and have a lot of work that they need to do within themselves. And it's like, there are moments of, they can do it, and then there's moments of they're unsure. And so, I'm seeing other energies coming in and looking and being exactly what it is that you want, need, and desire, but it's just not coming from the person that you currently want. And that's okay, because there's something to be learned from this. But I just want to encourage you to just be open. Just to be open. So let's get into this. Let's go a little deeper, because there's a lot. When I say a lot going on here, there's a lot. So let's get to it so I can break all this down and then see, So your person, right? The one that you're interested in, they're wondering if you're happy without them. And you may not actually feel happy without them, but it's good to be in a place of joy and peace about the situation. And have happiness within yourself and be happy, That's important. And they're wondering that, kind of like, what purpose do they serve in your life? Because they know they've done things that didn't show love, and they weren't being loved at a certain time. And they know that when they come to you, they're gonna have to really open up and share, what they've done and how they hurt you. And they were hurting themselves, but they're so disappointed in themselves because they hurt you. Wow. Yeah, they're waiting for a sign from you. I mentioned something in a reading from the other day that was saying, to make a move. So if you haven't made a move yet, don't be afraid. Make that move. They're waiting for communication from you. Wow, that was interesting how that just happened. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, this person is really dealing with a lot, so just don't judge them, don't judge the situation, but also be open to who and what is in front of you. It's things to learn. There's lessons to be learned. There's blessings to be had in that. So just please stay open, loving hearts. It's all for you. All for you. I want to tell you how I feel. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, this first person's dealing with a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse. They're reminiscing about the past and how things were between you, and they feel like they really messed that up, and they just don't know how. They don't know how to get away from that, and they don't know how to move away from how they treated you and what went on, and so they're sad right now. They want to come toward you, but they're sad, so they're in isolation. They're in isolation, and isolating, that's not a good thing to isolate. Solitude is cool. Isolating, not so much. It's not a good thing. So they're awaiting results from you. They're waiting, they want to hear from you. And like I said the other day, if they don't respond, they just want to know how to move forward and how to handle things moving forward. Are you still with them in this? Do you still want this? Because they're going through it right now. Seriously. Seriously going through it. In fact, I'm feeling not good feelings about what they're feeling. Yeah, wow. Yep. So stay open. You're connected in the higher dimensions, the higher realms. You guys are already together in the higher dimensions, and so
here in the 3D, they are really going through it. You know, it's coming out again how sad they are. Like, no joke, y'all. Like, they are really going through it. So please, send loving energy their way. Be kind to them energetically. Don't be upset. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But they're picking up energy from us through the crown chakra. You know, they're picking up, you know, just please. Yeah, okay. They're trying to get clarity. They believe, but they're really in a place of doubt, and they're really being hard on themselves right now. Wow, okay. So, you know, they need clarity of belief right now. They need to understand that what they are thinking and feeling is right, and they're not sure. They're really not sure. Yeah. They want to be open. They want to trust this. They're open to listening to whatever it is that you have to say right now. They need to hear it. They need to hear it right now. They need to hear from you. So if you didn't reach out, if you were afraid of doing so and how that might happen, like what might happen from doing that, just please stay open to them. Trust. You both have to trust. Listen. They're gonna listen. They're hanging up. They need something right now. They're like really super going through it. So trust yourself, and they'll come right towards you. Either in communicate, they can communicate back, but I'm just saying if they don't, it's because they just need a sign for you to know what they need to do. I feel so much from this, man. Like, this person is really struggling. They really miss what you had. And they're so afraid that they'll never have that again. And so they just need to know you still love them. Just simply be loved. Just simply be loved. Just be loved. And when I say love, the love I'm speaking of is unconditional love, which is the only love there is. Everything else is that's not love. That's, love with expectation, or, that's not love. I mentioned before that, I've come to know for myself that love is a spiritual state, unconditional love, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so you guys just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in love, truth, understanding, wisdom. Breathe out negativity, just false beliefs, false ideas, things you might be in your head about that you're telling yourself that you know aren't true, that you know that your heart isn't telling you, but you have so many things in your head. Just release those things, just whatever it might be. Just breathe out, release. Breathe in love, peace, understanding, truth, just positive things. Breathe out all the negative, okay? And I say that just to prepare you to have the courage to reach out in whatever form feels comfortable for you. You may get a response. If you don't trip. That's all I'm saying. This is for you, and this is also for them. Yeah, don't be afraid to confront them. They're very vulnerable right now, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. I really feel like they need us. They need you right now. But it will allow, your love to move forward. I'm seeing love abound. So definitely reach out, okay, guys? All right. Can't stress that enough. I'm not gonna continue to talk about that one. I'm gonna move on because I can feel all of that from them, and so I really felt like I needed to stress that. So, you know, believe and you'll succeed. Okay? Yeah, reach out. Okay. Yeah, it's time to rebuild, and they will have a sense of dedicated effort. You know, they'll continue to blossom and open up and, you know, understand who they are and what they're supposed to be doing. You know, they're going in and out of these spiritual states and moments of enthusiasm and inspiration, and then they go up in their head again. Okay? So we're human. It happens. And I think fear is mostly, you know, fear. If we fear that we'll lose them, if we fear that the connection, you know, is lost, or that this isn't going to happen, or, you know, then they'll be fearful. And then they'll start questioning, yeah, you guys both deserve this. This is, you know, a well-deserved reward, regardless of how people are feeling in it. The fact that they are remorseful, you know, they're actually mourning right now because they don't know what's going on. They're kind of mourning the relationship, the past dynamic and energy that was there. Oh man, this just keeps coming out. I don't want to keep talking about this. Yeah, they are sad. Okay, very, very, very sad. I don't know if this is for me. Okay, this could be to me too. Okay, all right. We have to teach people how to treat us. Okay, that's what I'm seeing right now. Teach people how to treat you. They're awaiting results. You know. Okay, got it. I'm listening. I hear you, God. This person is helpless, feeling hopeless and helpless. They need to be nurtured, and the only thing that can truly nurture them in their heart is you. Okay? They feel alone. They've made choices and decisions, and they're in a not good place because of those things, and they just need to know that you're there. You know, that they can't get rid of you that easy, that you're not going anywhere. Even though they might have said or done things, or, you know, certain actions that they took to try to put blockages between you or whatever, but just, you know, break through that. Knock them walls down. Knock them down. Yeah, shine. Be you. See, the thing is that this person is used to old patterns and behavior, and so for all I know, they could be testing us to see how we're going to respond, to see how we're going to react, you know? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. You know, okay, all right. The sacral chakra, I feel. Yeah, they're feeling a lot. These cards, same cards, keep showing up, and so I gotta keep going. I gotta keep saying the same thing. Who's not getting it? Them? Us? Me? I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of this repetitive over and over. It could be. I'm feeling like it's for me, and so if I'm feeling that way, then it's for me, because I'm saying this stuff to you guys, and you know, I had mentioned that I did reach out or whatever, and it's like, you know, who said I was supposed to stop there? Okay, God. Okay. All right, guys, reach out. All right, you're gonna get. Just reach out, okay? Win or lose. Win or lose. Okay. That's the energy for that. Okay? Make a move. Alright? That's all make a move. So I'm gonna make a move, you're gonna make a move, they're gonna make a move. Okay? It's time to get this energy going. And see, I think in the past we were in, you know, stuck energy, things moving slow, but see, you know, yeah, there's some energies going on. So let's see for a second here. Full moon in Leo. Okay, fire. Okay. I think I get what's going on. That is February 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. This is clarity of belief for both of us, and I'm saying that because woo! Wow. This card literally just flew across the room. I almost want to stop this and make a move, because reach out is jumping out. These cards keep coming out, and if I'm saying that person is going through something, like they might need us immediately, like right now. So if you're hearing this, please stop this. Pause it. Okay, do what you got to do, and then come back here for comfort or for somebody to talk to or whatever. To listen to talk you through what just happened, okay? Because I can't do it right now because I'm doing this, but you can, all right? Save yourselves. I'll be the sacrifice. Go. What are you waiting for? Okay. Yeah, because this ain't. You gotta shine. Let your light shine. Let them know that you're different than anybody and everybody else that they've ever dealt with. They're seeking that truth right now. They need to know that you're different. That you're who they think and feel that you are. That you're who God says that they are. They need to see it though in the 3D, okay? They need to know it in the 3D. Not just in the higher dimensions and the higher realms and in their mind and in their heart. You know, we got to show them who we are. Show them who you are. Spread your wings. They're seeking it. They got their arms wide open, waiting for you. Okay? Okay. You know, they have been going to battle lately, and they feel so depleted and so weak. Emotionally weak, physically weak, like their throat could be like hurting from going back and forth and speaking their truth, and you know their mind is just like they are so out of it right now. Yeah, I can. They could and they did. Solar plexus. Yeah, they did. They faced a lot of challenges, and now the challenge is, how do I let go of these energies and these things that I felt? You know, they're looking to you for a sense of comfort right now. If anything else, just knowing that the love is there. You guys could meet right now. I'm telling you, you guys could come together. Like, they are so vulnerable right now. And if they don't, just know that they just need a little bit more time to get themselves together, because they don't want to come to you in that state. But for some, they could. Maybe that's what you need to, maybe this was the catalyst to allow certain things to happen right now for you guys. And then, you guys could be in a place of healing together. So I do see union for some. For some, it might not be at this particular time, but I'm telling you guys, whoa, there's a lot of movement happening. Yeah, right now they're in a place of refusing to see because you're not there. And so their darkest fears, they feel like, could be realized, which is they put themselves out there once again. And so maybe they did reach out to some of you guys. Okay, giving and receiving. Okay, I feel like they're expecting God to have you come to them now again. They're looking for a sign from you, and they want God to use you. Okay. Okay, all right. If reach out come out one more time and shine one more time, I'm telling you. And I done put this deck down and more than once. It keeps ending up back in my hands. Okay. So we got the message, right? We know what to do, right? We're all listening. I'm listening. Okay? All right. Yeah. Let your love flow. Let it flow. Be who you really are. This is the time to shine, y'all. Be who you are. Be the person that they fell in love with. You know, resist their resistance. You know, get through it. Whatever boundaries or barriers that they're putting up. You know, get through that. Break through that. You have the power and the ability to do that. You're probably the only one that can, but they're feeling alone. Okay, it's the time to open up, to find balance, take the lead, take control. It's in our hands, and then speak truth. A new love begins. You know, a new love will. Oh wow, new beginning. Who knew that was there? Seriously. Wow, that was hiding. Wow. Oh. Hiding underneath the authority. Because right now, then I see somebody with their arms folded and they look mean and tough and big. And beneath that is a new beginning. So if you can get past that exterior, that energy, sacrifice, yeah. It's a time of sacrifice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't be afraid to be open. You are powerful. Foundation and achievements. Yeah, you got this, y'all. Use the power of love. Love is the ultimate power. There's nothing more powerful than love. Yeah, passion ignited. That's right. Triumphant success. Fulfillment of wishes. All right, we're going to get a little bit deeper into this because this was an interesting reading, I'm telling you. Yeah, triumph. There we go. All right, intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. They're thinking about you, they're missing you. Okay, what else? I think that you felt that this person, either you felt or they feel that you felt, or you think that they're a liar. that they're a liar. And you feel that like they're sneaky and like deceptive. You know, like you don't trust them, or they're trying to figure out how can I get them to trust me again? How can I get them to see me again? And it's like if you let them know the door is open and you're right there behind it, they're coming in. Or they're gonna do what they need to do to come in correctly. So they're gonna take their shoes off, they're gonna, wipe their feet off at the mat, take their shoes off at the door and come in or whatever, and they're gonna show you exactly what it is that they need for you to know. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't want to say I'm rushing through this reading, but there's things that are going on that are letting me know that I need to do something myself. Because they're just going to see you like everybody else. People that have given up on them, people that they couldn't trust, people that they felt were lying to them, that weren't truthful. They want to believe, but you got to show them that they can believe that you're different, that you're you, the you that they know that you are. Okay, so I'm seeing distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Yeah, they feel that separation, either physically or even energetically and emotionally. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Okay, cycles. Yeah, this person is used to certain cycles. They have certain beliefs in their head about how things will turn out and how things will be based off of events and situations that they've been through in the past. So they only know what they know based off of their past experience, and we got to show them something different. We got to show them this is real and this is true. I'm seeing fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. Help them release those old thought forms and beliefs, and you're in there. We're in there. Okay? You're already there, but to lock it up, lock it down, this person is not going anywhere. So we have to sacrifice a little to gain a lot. Okay? Whoa. Yeah, and again, because this just came back up. This person, that's the demeanor and exterior is just a form of protection. This person is trapped in fear right now because they don't know what is going on. Their life has come apart. They've taken away certain things in their life, made certain choices and decisions for the hope and belief that something will happen between you guys. And they're doing everything that they can. They see what they need to do. But right now, they're really scared. Yeah, they're really scared. And I'm seeing that authority card again, just straight up standing up, looking big and tough and mean. I'm telling you guys, break through that. Open your heart and pour out the truth, your love, your truth, so that they know. You got to show them, because they're trying to run away again. And I don't think Spirit is going to let them. I don't think God's letting it happen this time. Not this time. Yeah. Financial and material changes. Yeah, they're changing around things. Wow, yeah. They're in a place of temptation. They're tempted to leave this behind. It's too hard. It's too painful. I'm too afraid to face this. If I do this and they reject me, I'll die. That's how they feel. Yeah, they're really trying to force themselves to move on. It's like, I gotta move on. This is too painful. I can't do this. I can't do it. They're so afraid, and the shadow side of themselves are trying to raise up and come back. So this is I'm seeing the golden mirror. Wow. Okay. Pause. Let me not pause, but just legit. Okay. Camera. Reminiscing. Keepsake. Perception. Learn from the past. Make memories. It's time to make new memories. They have a special place in their heart for you. And they've learned from the past, but their perception is reality. And so they're trying to keep you in a place in their mind and heart that is open and loving, but at the same time, they're trying to keep themselves from feeling anything negative about what they may feel or think right now too. Because I think a part of them feels like you should be there for them right now. And even if they don't know how, it's like, you should know. You know me. You can feel me. You should be here. Yeah. Passion. You guys have insane chemistry. Like each other equally. Have fun. Yeah, it's like they want to get back to that. And they really don't want to deal with the things that feel uncomfortable right now. And then it's more than uncomfortable because they've never felt anything like this before. They've never behaved like this before. They've never done the things that they've just done to get to you. They've never experienced any of this. And so they're just overwhelmed right now. Wow. Okay. Something is really going on right now. And I know this and I feel it and I understand it from myself in the sense of I've never had this happen like this, you guys. The card saying the same thing repeatedly, and I guess we need to hear it right now. There's no time to delay. Heartache and loss. Yeah, they're really down on themselves because they've lost so much to gain something, right? They've done things they've never done before to gain something they've never had, and so there's a fear in that. They don't recognize themselves right now, and the only thing that they recognize or that makes them feel safe or that they understand about themselves is you. You make things make sense to them. You make life make sense to them. There's a harmony and a love and a truth and a protection and an understanding that's there. They cannot be replaced, and it's just natural. It's just natural. It's not forced. So speak to them. Be patient with them. Love them. Yeah, memories of love. That's all they can think about is the past with you, and it's like let's create something new. Let's create something new together. You know, for me and my situation, in my union, I had to, go places that we have been together, and I had to work with that old energy, meaning like release the old to allow something new to come in, and the only way I could do that was to go to those places and to create a new experience for myself in that energy so that something new could happen. Because if we stay in our head, it'll just stay there. That can never happen again. That won't repeat itself. It happened already. So to create something new, I had to create a new energy, a new dynamic. And immediately after that, things opened up. When I say immediately, like I did stuff last November, 2022, worked with the 1111 portal energy. And then by January, late January, right before the new moon, I was in contact with my other. So, what I'm saying is just do what you know you need to do intuitively. I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I did or that's the way. I just did what felt right for me, and things turned around. So whatever feels right with you, within you, with you and your person, your other, your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your kindred spirit, twin flame, divine union, I don't know if I said soulmate, but soulmate, the love of your life, whoever that person is that you know that you love, and you never felt anything like that with anyone else, whoever that person is, that's what we're speaking to right now. That's what we're fighting for right now. That's the love that we defend and that we honor and that we cherish. So, yeah, they're waiting for you. Waiting game. Yeah, they've sacrificed a lot lately, more than they ever have. And, now they want to know which way to go. Movement, choices, decisions. They want to know what they need to do now. They're trying to fight against it, and they're tempted, like I said, but we have to use we know the truth, so speak our truth. Use our intuition to get to that place of truth within them, to get to their heart, and you will triumph. I see triumphant success, so we got it. May not be the easiest thing to do right now, but, by being a beautiful, loving heart that you are, you know how to love. So it's time for us to, not be afraid. Not be afraid. Recognition and reward. You will be rewarded for your efforts. You will. And then you can rest, but stand your ground. And you can rest and rejuvenate after that, but just, if you want to get to spiritual union, you gotta put yourself out there right now to have this new beginning. Yeah, because if you don't, you both are just going to be suffering in silence, and now is not the time to be in that space to have to do that. We've suffered in silence and tried to, make do with what we had around us and tried to, something different is going on for sure. To have the things that we desire to have fulfillment of wishes, we gotta make a move. And then they'll come toward us. You know, they're aware. Their awareness is heightened. New love, new beginning in love. Okay? We got this. We got it. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stand your ground in reverse. Yeah, they want to stand in their truth. Everything that they just said and stuff is like, I just did all that and just said all that to these people and I'm not even with them. I'm not even talking to them. What am I supposed to do now? Come toward them because they did what they needed to do. Show them. Okay, I see pregnancy too, so you guys, okay, if you're on some sort of, you could be on some sort of spiritual, I don't want to say time clock. I don't really know how to say this. Just some of this is depending on something new is going to come into this realm if you guys do what needs to be done. You know, it could be just get to it. That's all I'm getting to. For whoever that feels, whoever that resonates with. If it doesn't, leave it. But it's for someone. Okay, all right, enthusiasm. We got Page of Wands. Good news, courage, optimism, competition, faithfulness, a courageous, energetic young person. Okay, so inspirational speaker. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we know, right? Okay. We got it. Wow. Page of Pentacles. New job. Good news in earthly matters. Solid beginnings. Setting goals. Opportunity to increase income. Books. Negotiations. An open-minded person. Students. Scholars. One who is willing to learn. Someone you can count on. Alright, this person is ready to be someone you can depend on, that you can count on. You know, they most likely weren't that in the past, and they want to show you that they can and will be. And their actions, in their recent actions, they've learned a lot about themselves and what they can and would do and will do and have done. And so because of that, they learn some new things about themselves and they want to show you who they are now. This person learns really fast. This person is super intelligent, super spiritual, but had not really, they how to say this? Things aren't clear to them until they're clear to them, and when they're clear to them, they see. And when they see, oh boy, do they see. Okay, it's just like this stuff comes natural to them. Is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, action, hastiness, speed, progress, movement, action, rushing, exciting times, travel, freedom, holiday romances. Ooh, holiday romances. What's today? February the 4th? Taking off. Gaining momentum, ahead, thinking on your feet, hard work paying off, results, solutions, energetic. And I'd like to add dynamic, dynamic energy. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I can't stop thinking about you. You came closer than anyone. Came closer than anyone else. Yeah, they're ready to show you because of where you got with them and now who they are and what they can be. You guys are out of here. I'm becoming a better person. Yeah, they're becoming a better person. Yeah, let them show you. They're ready, but they're scared. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Everybody's ready here. That's the cool part. I'm not seeing much. I'm not seeing any like resistance, and the little things that are coming up are like little hiccups that can be like, that you can overcome. That you can overcome if you're open to love. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Oh, the Tower. I surrender to the storm. All right. Yeah, so there is like things going on. This person is experiencing loss and tragedy, and they're confused. You know, they've been traumatized by some of these experiences that they've had in the recently, and some of it feels like disastrous, like, you know, and so they just need to find a place of peace, and they want to find that with you. You know, this person is very, very like vulnerable right now. Okay, community, happy families, reunion, coming home. Oh, I say all because I felt that with my other. I felt that they were home. We talked about that. You know, we talked about home and family and that type of thing. And so just, I like seeing that. I think that's really cool. Coming home, celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events, feeling welcome, community or family coming together, community spirit, teamwork, success, prosperity. Wow. Yeah, so whoever you have in your life around that supports you right now and encourages you, they want to see this happen for you. They want to see love happen for you and for themselves, because you're an inspiration. You're inspiring them, and it's only going to like trickle down or like amplify around you, expand around you. So let that happen. You know, let the people, like I mentioned kind of earlier, like whatever energy is around you or wanting to be in your space, that's being the things that you want from the person that you, you know, your other, let it happen, because everybody's learning. We're all growing from this. And so, okay. Yeah, see, I had a feeling. We got to stop them, okay? I'm about to really get into something right now. Wow. Okay. This person, okay, let's start here. This person wants to reconcile. So I'm seeing reconciliation, right? Someone from your past is returning to your life. But the thing is when they return, we want them to return as the person that they've become, not with old. You know, they're about to slip back. They want to slip back into old behavior and old practices. And that, I'm seeing like, you know, they're conflicted right now. And so like if they were using drugs or drinking or, you know, using certain things to, you know, self-soothe, you know, like even like, I'm going to even say like sex too. Like, we want to, they're having thoughts, okay? I'm just going to say that. So let's get to this part. Challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. So that's what they know they need to do, right? We need to make a decision. And they need to make a decision. And they've made decisions, but they also can fall back into old thoughts and feelings of the past and how they used to handle things in the past. And so, you know, it's important for them and for us to just stay in a place of love and openness. So I see conflict, fighting, arguments, disagreement, struggle, opposition, battles, aggression, temper, clashing personalities and egos, strikes, chaos, disobedience, being defensive, territorial, assertive. Okay, so I also see, you know, I see addictions. So it could be like gambling is coming up. So problems with addictions of gambling and bad finances. So we don't want them like they've come so far, and now they're kind of in a place of like wanting to throw certain things away, like self-sabotage. Yeah, I'm seeing, wow, stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So for some, if that resonates, for some, they're going through some serious conflict right now. And I also see the devil card as well. Addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, assault. Yes, so we gotta save them and pull them from whatever energy is like, because they're either about to or just dealt with some like nasty energies or nasty things going on around them, and like this is not. Wow, I don't like the way this feels. Man, okay, my heart goes out to whoever is dealing with this right now. And they might come running, for some, they might have come running to you and you're like shocked because you did reach out to them, the other day based off the reading that was done. And now, they went and did certain things and tried to make things right. And some people that they may have known may have, tried to hurt or harm, or they got into a fight or some sort of disagreement, or things are like very violent and like aggressive, and they've had to like they had to come out of themselves to like handle certain situations. Okay, what just jumped out? Yeah, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So yeah, it's a part of the transformation. This person has had enough. They've had enough of the chaos, enough of the nonsense. They've had enough. They don't want this in their life anymore. They don't want to be a part of this anymore. This is not real. This is not true. These are not the people that I want to have in my life. And this also stems to like family. Like, this is not just about like, friends and stuff like that. These are like people in their life that they care for, that they love, and they're like trying to tell them about the situation and other things, or they're breaking away from certain energies because when they come to you, they want their life to be as calm and as peaceful and like as relaxed as it can be for them. And so they're having to let go of certain people that they can't have with them moving forward, as they're continuing to vibrate higher. Their frequency is too high to have certain energies around them, and they're dealing with the result of that. Oh, wow. Yeah, this person is angry and upset, and because you're not there, not saying that they're trying to take it out on you, but they're trying to find a way to cope with what they're feeling. Okay, so what they want is unconditional love right now, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. So they know what they want. So I'm also seeing this person is like, could be talking to someone. Okay, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay, but I'm also seeing for some, they might be trying to have a little bit too much fun. Because I see date, and I see somebody all dressed up, trying to impress. They want to be seen now that they knew. They feeling good. They want to be out here being seen. It's a Saturday today too, so I don't know. Just get to them, please, because they thinking they do. Look, just get to getting. Now, you might not be hearing this, on the days or at the time, but like energy is fluid. So if you're hearing this and you're drawn to this and you're hearing this, and your energy, it's not about dates. It's not about it is about hearing things that resonate with you at the right time. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. And use and keep the rest. Okay, so meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there. Plan, set a date. Okay, now either they could be planning to get to you, or they could be putting themselves back out there just because, and to be honest, it's not really a bad thing. They could learn from like I was saying, we could learn from the energies and the people around us to allow those energies to be around us. Now, I'm not saying for them to just go out there and just start dating a whole bunch of people and then like not focus on you, on us. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that could be part of, now that they're this new them, they might need to test out how this works and who they are and, get some feedback so they understand, the new them. Just putting that out there. Might not want to hear that, but I'm just saying. Okay, so for some, there are children involved in, whatever previous relationship, karmic, situation. Your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, so, it doesn't have to be a negative thing, separation, like whatever is going on with that or whatever, like, sometimes kids can be in a situation that's not healthy when you can feel when two people don't love each other or don't have feelings for each other, or they're there for, codependent reasons, to have somewhere to be with each other, in the sense of like somewhere to live, but this is not really who I want to be with, and we divide the bills, and so it's convenient as far as like finances are concerned, but I really don't want to be here. I really don't want to be in this. It's like making those decisions and those separating those, those things dissolving and coming apart so that it can be, for the highest good for the children and for the parents involved. So, some of these are like blended families with like other people's kids and stuff like that involved, and it's like, it's just, I see a lot with that, so I don't want to go too deep into that in particular. Oh, well, maybe I should, because guess what came up next? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you give. Wait, what is this? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you give your parents. As you forgive your parents. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I did talk about family earlier, so some of that might have something to do with it too. Like, certain things that came up in upbringing, how parents, things that they said or did or whatever. It's like, and moving forward and raising children and having a family, like confronting them and speaking to them about certain things and just releasing and forgiving, and all of that's part of it too. So, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So they gotta let go of the idea of codependency. They could be codependent on their family, like their parents, like for finances or like advice and stuff like that. And they might not have the best advice or the best understanding of your situation. And so they're saying things that might not really like make sense or whatever. And you're trying to go to people that like you feel that should be able to help you, but really not getting, the feedback or like the support or whatever that you feel that you need. All right, okay. I also see, We gotta keep them from making certain decisions right now, and I'm not saying like keep them like, I'm saying our coming in is going to prevent them, but it's at the right time. But they're dealing with like anxiety and fear, terror actually, deep unhappiness, stress. They feel burdened, they're overwhelmed, they're at their breaking point. Yeah, I spoke about that. They're at their breaking point. Inability to cope or face life. Yeah, they're having a hard time with what's going on right now. Mental anguish, guilt, regret, remorse, focusing on past. They're even the subject of gossip. So people are talking about them. They're dealing with a lot. This is heavy stuff. So they're just trying their best to maintain. But I also see, Hermit. I see the Hermit. I honor my spiritual self. So like they're in a place of just, enlightenment and soul searching and contemplation, following their inner guidance. So they are in a place of, they go in and out of isolation and solitude. So isolation is not like good, but also solitude. So they're like coming in and out. So they go out and try to like take care of whatever they need to take care of, and then they come back into solitude and collect themselves and be with God and ask what's next and what should I do. And then when they get the answer, they see what they need to do next. They just do what they gotta do. But they also are experiencing like loneliness and paranoia and isolation. Wow. Yeah, withdrawn, antisocial, restrictive, paralyzed by fear. So they're like not allowing these people in or around either. And because of that, they feel alone and they feel paralyzed, and like they don't have like much right now. And even if they do have people around them, they're not sharing certain things. Like, and this is for some. You see what I'm saying? Not for all. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship. Lack of confidence. Self-sabotage. Fear. Ego issues. Jealousy. Wow. Yeah, see, they think that you're like somewhere like living your life, and even if you're telling them certain things like about how you feel about them, they think I feel for some, they feel like you got somebody over there and you're just not telling me, and you're just telling me this so that I'll come towards you, and then you're gonna leave whatever situation you got going on. Like, they feel that you got somebody over there and that you don't really like need them, or you're playing with them. Like, they're thinking all these things in their head that aren't true, or they're just in their head. Ooh. Okay, I do see like meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So for some, they may have people to talk to. This could be directed to us. Like, you guys could come together for, a coffee date. Let's go grab some coffee and, get reacquainted and get to know each other. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Also seeing paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Yeah. So for some, you are coming together with them. Okay. For those that, that this applies to, I'm happy to hear that. Like, that's amazing. Healing hearts. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Okay, that's amazing. Heart with a key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what we want to hear. I love that. Yeah, this is good. Now, Now, I did see this earlier, and I didn't address it. You may have heard me say golden mirror, right? And then never go back to it. And that's because, for some, your person could be feeling themselves, right? So they're like, they've dealt with narcissistic behavior, and like, so they've picked up some narcissistic traits, right? That they're gonna have to let go of and release, and it's not who they are, but they've picked them up along the way, so they've kind of become narcissistic in some ways. And so so they can, they got to let go of being self-absorbed, narcissistic. A one-sided relationship. They're used to being in a one-sided relationship, always being the one giving, people taking from them, so they could be a little guarded about, being their true selves and loving and giving like the way they used to, because what if this happens again and I put myself out there again, and so yeah, in their head about that. Love bombing, feeling like people are just saying things to just get what they want from me. What if they're just saying what I want to hear, and then I end up in the same situation or a worse situation than I was already in. All right, yeah. Man, I got some interruptions going on today. This is how I know. I know things are. Yeah, today is the day, y'all. Or for you, whenever you're hearing this, today's your day. Okay? It's our day. It's our time. The energies are moving. Things are going on. It's good stuff, y'all. All right. So, what else we got? Yeah, the empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable. Boundaries. So, yeah, like, they've learned certain things about themselves and opened up certain things. They're like, I'm never going back to something like that again. Now that I've finally got myself out of it, how do I know if I'm getting myself into the same situation again with this person? Wow. Okay, so the date card came out again in reverse. And then I'm also seeing like, okay, so they're in a place of like sabotage right now. Like they like, like I said, feeling themselves or whatever. Yeah. This is interesting. They're in the place of standing their ground. It's like, I'm never going back to this. I'm never experiencing that again. This will never happen to me like this again. And they're right. But for some, the way that they're handling the situation, the way they're going about it, because they have carried, picked up some of those narcissistic traits, a part of them is like in their ego. Yeah, I can do this. I can be like this now. Like they're like, yeah, exactly. They're deceiving themselves. Deception and envy. It's like they were taken advantage of, and for some, it's like not they're gonna do that to somebody else, but they're like really in their head about certain things, and they really don't know like what to do. So they're going in and out. See, I think they're feeling themselves because like God allows certain things to happen, and then they, in a sense, might feel like it was them. I did this. I'm doing this. I'm this. I'm that, or whatever. It's like, okay, all right. Well, you're gonna understand what's really going on here, and they just need to see. It happens. We're human. They're human. We're human. This doesn't apply to all. This is a general, collective love reading. So, I'm speaking to the energies out there, speaking to the different energies out there. All right. Okay. So, yeah. So, they're feeling themselves, telling themselves whatever they want to hear. They think they're going to be going out on dates, doing all whatever kind of stuff, and they're going to treat somebody else like how they were treated. Now it's my turn to reap all the benefits and rewards of being in a relationship with somebody like me. No. No. Okay, yeah. So we got okay, sabotage, rebuilding. Persistent. Interesting. Repetitive. Okay. Working on it. Yeah. Interrogation? Oh, okay. They think that they're going to be able to get to the bottom of things get to the bottom of things and find out how people work and how they even ended up in the situation they did in the first place. So they're like trying to figure out like how people think and why people think the way that they did, because for some, the situation that they got in, they don't know how they got fooled and how they got caught up in that situation. And for some, it might have been like a long-term thing, and they didn't know how they even ended up in something like that. And so they don't want to get, caught up in the whirlwind of loving someone again and then not really understanding how they ended up in another mess. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they want to make sure they're making healthy choices. So I'm saying, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah. Now, being happier doesn't mean necessarily, like, they need to spend some time with themselves is what I feel or whatever. Like, it ain't so much about going out there, but maybe they'll find that out when they try to go on a little date or whatever, and they'll realize, hey, I need to stay to myself. I need to stay in, in solitude, not isolation. So maybe this is good that they're not isolating themselves, but this is not necessarily of course, the direction that they will ultimately be in or go in, but it might be part of their growth and where they're at and who they are becoming or have become, because they want to be a better person. And the best way for them to do that is to be around other people so they can understand themselves better. Yeah, but they're going to have an epiphany. They're going to realize, it's going to be like getting struck by lightning, like the light bulbs go off, and they're going to realize, wait, what am I doing? This is not what I want. This is not who I want. This is not how I want things to be. I want this, but I want this with my other. I want this with my person. And then if they don't already realize this, they want to marry you. They want to marry you. And I think that that's what they're trying to get at. Like, they want to, if they were already in a previous relationship and they had to get divorced or in the process of getting divorced, or they're like currently like separated or whatever the case may be, or maybe they were going to propose to this last person before things ended up the way that they did, or maybe they were going to propose and then they realized, no, that you were the one and they can't do that. Whoever it applies to. Anyway, yeah, but I'm seeing union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So they want to promise you, that they're not going anywhere. They want to give that to you. Yeah. So there's that. Then I'm also seeing, as a result of these things, this is going to change this person's finances and material, gain. They want to build a firm foundation. They want to have like a loving home. They want to be a family together. They have this vision of what their life will be with you. Yeah, they see you as the light, and they know they'll be victorious. They know they will. They believe that in their heart. Like there's a song in their heart. There's a song in their heart that only you know the lyrics to. Wow, and I don't know what that means or why that came out. Yeah, okay, I get it. You're their destiny. They know that you're destined to be together. So all of this is all about building this person's like spiritual strength. They're in a place of like not wavering, like what they feel or what they think or whatever. So some of it is like feeling themselves, but they're like learning how to be right now. So it's like, I'm not settling for less than this, and I'm not doing, I'm not doing da-da-da-da. It's like, it's good for them because they need to like learn these things or whatever, and to find balance in like who they are now because they have changed. Yeah. And so there will be obstacles and challenges, and they'll understand what they need to do or whatever, patience, planning, figuring out things, moving along. But this is happening really fast for them, so that's good. Yeah, they got to come to a place of balance in reverse. They got to come to a place of balance, but they're standing their ground. Just stay connected. We're connected with them, and by the higher chakras or whatever. So You know, though they might be in a place of like temptation and think that they're gonna whatever, like it's gonna all turn around. Like it's not gonna be what they think or thought, or you know. Okay. All right. Yeah, because this person might feel like they have many options now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, many options. Decision. Unconventional. String along. One night stand. Yeah, it's like, no, we're not doing that. You're not doing that. They feel like, you know, well, I never got a chance to do this or be like that. It's like, that's not who you are, though. And you'll realize that that's not what you want. That that's not where you want to be. But they have to learn. They gotta, in order to grow, they have to expand, and they have to experience certain things to know what they truly want. And some people restrict themselves and they hold themselves in certain, you know, situations, and then they like act out and do certain things. So, you know, and then it becomes like something really bad and toxic. So let them be free. Let them figure it out. They're not going anywhere. They'll be back. Just let them do whatever they feel they need to do, and the truth will be revealed. More will be revealed. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Yeah, see? Exactly what I just said. Thank you, Spirit. Focus. Okay, focus on self-worth. All right, time to heal, shadow work. Self-appreciation, yeah, that's where they're trying to get to, a place of understanding and appreciating themselves. Working on their shadow aspects still, you know, but they're really focused on themselves right now. Self-indulgence, yeah, this is great. This is great news. For some, this might be the first time that they ever really just focused on themselves. They might have been so worried about like school or work or relationships and children. It's like, this is like me time for them, and they need to do this to grow, to heal, to be the better them, so they can be better for you. Okay. Yep. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. Yeah. They're gaining closure with they're you know, coming to a place of closure. This is all for closure for them, so they can close out certain old ideas and beliefs. And you know, I never got to, like I said, never got to try this or be this, or you know, I wasn't allowed to do this growing up, so I still was carrying these ideas about that or whatever. So let me do that. It's like they're having an opportunity to explore themselves, explore what they want and need, and that's going to ultimately lead them to you. They're going to get an understanding. Okay, yeah. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Yes. Silent treatment, abandonment. Yeah, exactly. This is, wow. This is what they felt. They felt abandoned in previous relationships, and even like growing up. So they had certain energies around them that were like familiar. So like, this might remind you of your dad. This might remind them of their mom or whatever, or their aunt or their grandmother, or certain people, whatever. And it's like people that they held, near and dear, but maybe they didn't teach them, certain things, or things didn't really make sense now that they're an adult and they see the world for themselves or whatever. And it's like, this doesn't really make sense to me, or this isn't what I want for my life. And so they're making those decisions. They're stopping those patterns. They're separating themselves from those old ideas and thoughts and beliefs. Yeah. Ooh. Twin flame. Yin and yang. Zen. Balance. Union. Duality. Coupling. Complement each other. Yeah. You guys complement one another. Like in every way. And they need to understand that. Like, this wasn't just in the moment or a fluke, or like I was just telling myself this is what was happening. Like, let them know that this is something special, something real that like cannot be replaced or duplicated. Like, you cannot go out and find a duplicate to this. And they need to understand that like nothing is going to fulfill them like the love that they have for you, with you, and vice versa. We got to know that. We got to understand that. And the best way for us to know that and understand that is to, be around other energies, experience, have other experiences outside of them so we know what we want and what we need. Okay, I think we are, let's see, what is this? Not today. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding a conversation. Call person boundaries. Still angry. Okay, yeah. So this person might be mad at us, at you, or whatever, for how maybe certain things took place, because they've been confused and going through it behind us and still trying to put things like trying to move on without us kind of thing, and they had a hard time with that, but trying their best. And so now that we've come back around, or we're like in their energy again and they know where we are and how to reach us or what have you, it's like maybe they're not exactly open to us right now, and they need to work on some things within themselves so they can come to a better place of like what they need, what they want, and what they need and what they want from us. So if you get blocked by that person, and I mean like if they don't show you or tell you what you would like to hear from them, don't be discouraged. It's just part of the process, like for real. Like it's only part of the process. Like don't trip. That's all. Okay. So I want to do something different. I'm gonna see how this works out. I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna ask a question and then I'm gonna like answer it on the next video. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The question is, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Okay, so that's the question. Matter of fact, no, you know what? Let's do this right now. I don't want to leave you guys hanging like that. I would be like, what? You gonna just do that and wait until so let's not do that. Okay, let's get to it. Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? Are you? That's a good question, right? Okay. What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? What if you did? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risks can you take to move towards your dreams? What risk can you take? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. I like this. Do it scared, take the leap. That's pretty much what I was saying earlier, right? Just do what you gotta do, say what you need to say to your other, and don't be afraid. And even if you're scared, it's saying do it scared. Just do it. Just do it. So I probably need to hear this. Not probably. I need to hear this just as much as you guys may need to hear this. So today's soul action is no more thinking, only doing. Be brave, and you will discover what you are really made of. I like that. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. Wow. Did you guys hear that? Because I did. Let's go through that again. Today's soul action is no more thinking, only doing. Be brave, and you will discover that you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. I love that. Okay, so this was a long one. That's okay though, because it was a lot we needed to know. And so, here we are. I'm glad that we had this time here together. Thank you for joining me. I am Kazimi, the Love Doctor. And I hope to see you again soon, loving hearts. And remember, stay open. We got this.
If you enjoyed your time here with us, let's make this thing official. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Instagram at True Healing Love Doctor, as well as TrueHealingLoveDoctor.com, where you can find all of our products and services. Until next time, stay open, loving hearts. More will be revealed later.